Hello there, my name is Audrey Arcana, and today we are going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. I have two quests here, cast 12 white or black spells and cast 12 red or white spells, so I'm going to be playing a deck with white spells in it, not that one. We're going to be playing an upgraded Legion of Dusk, and hopefully we can knock both of these quests out at the same time. Dinosauron? That is a sweet name. Is it too late for me to change all of my online names to that? I think it is. This hand is terrible. We have nothing to do until turn 3. So we will mulligan. It's very tempting to keep hands with lands and spells in them. That's just not going to get us anywhere. Oh, this hand is way better. Fourth land? We're okay without a fourth land there. 2 ones for 1. Can't really complain about those. Savannah Lions with upsides later in the game. I'm going to take a minute and just say how much I love this button. It changes as the game goes on, but it changes to what you probably want it to do. So that is a plus. Hello, kiddo. We're just gonna attack. If our opponent wants to trade, that's fine, but they don't, which makes sense. Their creature is gonna get some repeatable advantage for them, so... Ooh. That's pretty good. Oh, I thought it also gained you a life. I thought it drained for 1. It does not. So not as good as I thought, but still pretty good. Next turn, we're definitely casting this Call of the Feast. Yep, Neckbreaker. It's pretty good. Bishop of Binding is really good. It's definitely tempting to hit this Fathom Fleet Captain with the Bishop of Binding. Right, we can... any creature? Yeah. But I think we just want more dudes on board. I could have done that after combat. I find in Arena especially, it's just so much easier since it auto passes for you when you're tapped out. You just have to hit way less buttons. Which is kind of suboptimal play. Definitely suboptimal play, but... So, yeah, they're gonna... Oh, another Forerunner. So, I think... yeah, we need to play this Bishop of Binding and just keep them from making extra creatures. Since each of their creatures 2s us. If they play the Captivating Crew, we're definitely going to Binding it. If they don't, we can play this Anointed Deacon and get in for a lot. Well, that's also a card. Yep, that happened. So we sacrifice it if it had CMC. So they're not going to sacrifice it. So we're just going to take the 3. Ooh, that is a good card. Oh, well. Neat. That was a surprising concession, but I guess we'll take it. That was a very unexciting free card. Vanilla 2/5. Claim, yeah. Cool. I'm just like still like thrown. Like, I'm not sure why they scooped there. We only have black mana and we have a bunch of white spells in our hand, so we're gonna mulligan that one. Turn 1 Sky Marcher Aspirant is pretty okay. Ooh. And a Martyr of Dusk. Just curve out very nicely here. If we draw a Martyr of Dusk and then we draw a Swamp after, we will have a sick curve. I don't think our opponent wants to trade here. Okay. Or they do. That's fine. Especially with these Merfolk deck, like, it's really important just to keep them from, like, building up this mass of Merfolk. We're gonna do that second main phase. Like a good player this time. I will choose my only opponent as my target. Yeah, turn 2 Deeproot Elite is very powerful. Ugh, gross. We are just gonna take that one. Yes. We're gonna leave this Martyr back, because that makes a really good blocker. What? Really? Again? Well, we got a pack. Neat. And? Now see, this is a playable card. Vanilla 2/5 is not very playable. Lookout's Dispersal? Plenty playable. We're going to finish out our quests and then open the pack, because we may actually end up with another one. Apparently, if I can only have to cast 3 spells per game, and then our opponent just scoops for questionable reasons. Like, I mean, yeah, feel free to scoop if you're, you know, not having fun, but I feel like both of our opponents theoretically could have won either of those games, so... We don't have the greatest curve this game. but it's not terrible. If we draw our 5th land also in the next 2 draws, we've got some great buffs. Ooh, I changed my mind. Our curve is great. Everything is great. This is going to get Essence Scattered, I'm almost certain. Oh, no, okay. That's fine too. I would much rather lose the Sky Marcher Aspirant than the Sanctum Seeker, so... deciding if I want to Call to the Feast or Vanquisher's Banner first. They didn't have the counterspell for our Sanctum Seeker, so I think I want to play this Call to the Feast. If they do have a counterspell for a non-creature spell, I'd rather they counter this than the Vanquisher's Banner. Like a negate here is a possibility, or just a cancel. We have a lot of pressure. We're dealing them quite a lot of damage this turn, so... Now the nice thing about this, though, is that we can play this Vanquisher's Banner, choosing a Vampire. And now Martyr of Dusk would trade with this Glyph Keeper if they block it, so... not willing to trade the Sanctum Seeker because we may get to the point where we just need to, you know, deal this last 6 points of damage by just, like, throwing dudes at them. That's pretty gross. Pretty very gross. Not real happy about that one. So we'll play this Dusk Legion Zealot. We get to draw 2 cards. Sky Marcher Aspirant. Train them for 1 again. And we are going to attack with this Martyr, drain them for 1. They're gonna block, but that's fine. We just get another Vampire, and barring some sort of really good stuff, they've got to remove our Sanctum Seeker, basically. Otherwise, we've got this. Now, see, that was a scoop where you're dead on board. And card we get. I don't even know what this card does. Discards 2 cards if you control a vampire. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's a weird card. So, you've just got to cast... oh, I have a kitty. Say hello. This is Volrath. Hello. So we just need 3 more weight spells. And we will have our second daily done. And yes, he is named Volrath after the magic character. I'm keeping this hand because I have a 1-drop and a 2-drop. We have some good removal, so even if we don't hit our black mana, we're not, like, totally screwed. one of the big upgrades I did to this deck is just add more copies of a lot of the cards that were in it, a lot of the better cards that were in it, just to increase consistency. And I'm definitely feeling that. Having this Sky Marcher on one just about every game. Sure. I do not like Oketra's Monument, so I think we're gonna hold on to this cast out. Just get rid of that now. Cast it. Get rid of Oketra's Monument. My creatures are pretty small, so our opponent being able to just generate a whole bunch of 1/1s can really get in the way. So this has double strike, so we're just gonna binding it. Make our team large. Yes, I would like my vampire to get large. Wild Growth Walker is pretty good with a Path of Discovery out. Yep, you have a plains. Ugh. Ugh. Well, that was a gross turn. So, we're definitely gonna binding this Wild Growth Walker, because that is just too big and gains them too much life. Yes. This doesn't fly, so we are going to attack just with our flyer. Stop playing creatures. Stop it. So I think we need to save this Exelon's Binding for this Sunmare, because that is going to get out of control. So I'm going to cast this Forerunner. Yes, I would like to search. Sanctum Seeker just gives us a lot of reach. Pump the flyer. Yes, pump the flyer. Just the flyer. Because we have a lot of damage coming in next turn. They're gonna gain a bunch of life. Yes. Okay, so if I can do math correctly, this has lifelink. Awkward. Okay, so yes, I would like to give it +2 +0. So we have 5. So that's a 1/1. That's 1. So that would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But that's not quite enough because of the lifelinkers. So just swing the flyer. So we have it next turn, assuming we live. Which shouldn't be an issue. They have no cards in hand. No tricks. So we're gonna block these lifelinking cats and not care. So they're at effectively... Yep. They're at effectively 13. Well, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If they block everything. 5. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Buff the flyer. Buff the flyer. And exact Z is. Ooh, that was a close game. Oh, ranked up. Yay. Yeah, got our quest. Okay, it's a card. If I decide to build a Karn Brawl deck, I guess it's relevant there. So let's see what we got in our pack. Could be anything. Ooh, uncommon wildcard. I'm running low on those. Deep Root Elite is very good in the Merfolk deck, so excited about that. It's a pretty good Merfolk pack. Hate to open that in draft. I don't know what I'd pick. I guess I'd pick the uncommon wildcard. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, this has been Audrey Arcana, and hopefully you enjoyed it.